What's happening, everybody? Welcome to episode 155 of the best wrestling podcast, Clash of the Podcast. It's been a long time, man. 155 consecutive episodes, I'd like to say. So,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Our work is unmatched, but we're doing a lot of work today. We got a lot of topics to get into. It's going to be ranging from WWE, New Japan, TNA, AEW. So if it's in here, it's probably going to be covered. So we're going to talk about a lot of things. There's a lot of news headlines. I couldn't tell you how many we've clipped over like the last 2 days. So it's going to be crazy, man.
Well, I'm excited, man. There's nothing else to say except happy Monday. Chat, welcome. Conrad's good to be with you. And please do me a favor, my brother. Drop that thing.
Welcome, everybody. This is your first time here. The best way to help support Clash of the Podcast, it's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. Hitting the like button, it's free. Subscribing to the channel, also free. Subscribing to Hubbard Wrestling Weekly, which is in the description. We even have bots that will help promote that. That's free. Also in the description now is the Discord. Come into the Discord, man. I'm telling you, lots of good conversations going on in there. It's growing. It's growing slowly. My goal is to one day get it to 1K. So everybody, if you're in here, hop in there, man. If you ever want to talk some wrestling, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm trying to think. Is there any other thing? You can buy some merch from us. I am on TeePublic. Sean is over on Threadless.
Yes, sir.
Get your merch from us, man.
We're just
lots
two,
of good things.
we're just two young OGs trying to make it in this podcast thing, man. That's all.
Right.
That's all.
It's half the battle. Let's get to the shout outs real quick, man. We got Clown in the house.
Queasy, 130, 4 Tweezy. What up, though? He says, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to you too, man.
What up, Clown? We got Vinny in the house.
The only Vinny we like. He says, happy Monday. I'm back from my flag football grind tonight. God bless y'all as always. God bless you too, my friend.
Always appreciate you, Vinny. Ray Thompson says, happy Monday, guys. Hope everyone had a great weekend.
Yo, man, Ray. Yo, your kids are beautiful, man. You and your family, man. I love it.
Enjoy, brother. I hope we provide some good content for you. We got Quills in the house as well. Saying what up, Conrad, Sean, chat, your birth sword. Quills is back again to enjoy my two favorite bros, CJ House, for episode 155 of the best wrestling podcast out today, Clash of the By God podcast. By the way, I use something that helps me with like the verbiage for the podcast, and that came up as what I should have called the podcast this week. And I probably am going to have to give credit to you and Quills for it, Sean.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes. Who else besides myself is looking forward to AEW Forbidden Door this Sunday? I think everyone is.
Definitely looking forward to some real wrestling on pay-per-view for a change.
That's a fact, Jack. Ray getting into some stuff. We're going to talk about all this, man. I'm jumping through as quickly as possible. We got your boy in the house, Sean.
M. Leezy, Fo, Sheezy. Hello, good evening, everyone. Hope you had a good weekend, and let's kick the week off right with the two aces of our pro wrestling community. We appreciate you, M. Leezy.
Always, Matt. Matt always keeping everyone up to date. Definitely contributes a lot in the Discord, as well as, like I said, if I miss something, he's got my back always. Let's see here. Deanna in the house saying hello, everyone. Hello, Deanna.
Deanna, we appreciate you. Welcome.
XG Dub.
XG Dub, always in the building, always respectful, always appreciative of the product, and we appreciate too. He says, happy Monday. Let's work. I can dig that. For
sure. Oh, look at McKinney. McKinney coming out in the best outfit right here. Sunday's best. He said, yo, I'm here to talk wrestling with the Fire Live chat and the Wrestling Biz, two of the best and brightest Clash of the podcast, and let y'all know sometimes later becomes never. Do it now.
Respect, man. McKinney always with the jewels of knowledge.
Why you starting with this man this early? Sean, what does Mongo, Double J, and Stone Cold have in common?
McKinney, this is why we appreciate you, my brother. You know what Mongo, Double J, and Stone Cold have in common? Deborah. I love it.
Oh, man. All right. So let's see here. T-Ferg. He said, "What's good, gentlemen? I heard AAA had a good show and crowd. I'm guessing. I don't want to. We're probably gonna have to say his name several times today. So I'll be nice today. I'm guessing Del Rio will be back in a WWE ring soon. To be determined. We're gonna talk about that.
It looks like it's gonna happen though. I'm not gonna cap.
Guy Will Gamble says, "Europe was good, everybody. Hope you are having a great start to the week. I hope you are as well, Guy Will Gamble.
Guy Will Gamble, good content on Instagram this week, man. Keep that coming. I appreciate it.
Always, man. BJ said, "What up, everyone? Hope you're having a good Monday. I just finished my first day on the new job as a professor. Professor Beej in the house. I like it. I teach my first class in a week. I'm excited about that. Good energy to y'all, man. Good energy to you, BJ. Congratulations, man, on your new endeavor."
BJ, I would wish you luck, but I don't believe in luck, and you don't even need it. You're gonna be fine.
There you go. My guy, Narcolepsy Boy 94, the ever so popular. He's on all the social media platforms. My guy Malik popping up everywhere.
Popular. This dude is like nuclear right now, bro. Like, shout out to Malik, man. Dude is like killing it right now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Congrats to you as well, brother. Doing good, man. Thank you, BJ, for throwing up that Discord. Actually, Dub telling people to refresh. Thank you. Miracle said, "What up, everyone? What's good, Miracle?"
I'm searching for a miracle.
Yep.
I see the impossible. Shout out to Miracle.
Oh, yes. My name is Jesse. I am a bot. Chill. Don't want to wind up like James did this week on your show. Check out Pro Wrestler Shoot. They go live on Tuesdays, man. Always got some good content, especially if you're into the wrestling video game side of things. So make sure you're showing them some love as well. Millennial Noob in the house. What's good, Noob? I hope you're doing good, man.
Millennial Noob, what up, man? Appreciate you.
Doug, another Monday, another clash. Conrad, Sean,
teach me how to Dougie.
That's everybody love me.
Everybody love me.
I know that dance.
Or I should say, teach me how to Doug V.
Ooh, lovely. MJB in the place to be said, "Yo, what's yeeting?"
Yeet.
Love it, man. Hey, thank you, man. Can't wait to chat over there later too. Absolutely, Beach. Jocelyn in the house. The chat is thick today. All love. Enjoy the show. Happy Forbidden Door week. And come back Wednesday after Dynamite Thursday for Hubbard Wrestler Weekly. Good night.
Wow. JJ, we appreciate you. Jocelyn, always a class act. Thank you so much.
By the way, if you go back and listen to this, I think I just saw Dynamite's come into your area. I didn't look when the tickets went on sale, but I just saw it. I just saw the picture for it. So if you're interested in going, it's happening. Let me see here. I've had my daily 5 unfollows because of an anti-Triple H tweet. Everything is good in the world.
I like that.
B-Boy said, "Will Xavier Woods lose or get injured tonight on Raw?" CJ knows why I'm asking the question. I don't know if he's going to be at Dragon Con, B-Boy. We'll see. I know B-Boy's going dressed up as Xavier Woods. So they've met each other a few times. So you enjoy that, my brother. You enjoy. They're going nuts for the Deborah. Apparently, that might be a shirt for you.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Zach says, "Happy National Ice Cream Pie Day."
Yo, I'm not gonna cap, bro. Like, first of all, has there ever been? I'm not gonna talk about ice cream pie. Shout out to Zach. All right, don't worry, Conrad. But
what kind of pie are we talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. But like on a serious note about Deborah, man, has there ever been? Because I'm thinking about 1999 WWE, right? Has there ever been a time when you've heard this? Because this is how, on multiple occasions, not most of the time it was the traditional way, but there's been occasions when Jeff Jarrett was introduced. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now. I want you to tell me if you've ever heard this before. Trish Stratus, Sable, Jacqueline, anybody. Double J's music hits. Conrad on top of his game as usual. Now, here it is. Coming down the aisle, weighing in at 200 whatever pounds, from Henderson, Tennessee, the Intercontinental Champion, Double J, Jeff Jarrett. And he's accompanied to the ring by Deborah. I've never heard. Has that ever happened ever besides that situation? They introduced the guy or the person, in this case, the woman, who's accompanying the wrestler to the ring last. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
I don't know. It could be. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, they always did kind of emphasize that. Now that you said that, I never thought about it too deeply.
And now that I'm talking about it, MJB, I see you, bro. Leezy, I see you. You know what? As I'm thinking about it, and I promise you, it just popped in my head. I remember one other time, and I actually remember what pay-per-view it was. I want you guys to watch it, okay? SummerSlam 1994. Coming down the aisle, one half of the new WWF Tag Team Champions and the reigning Intercontinental Champion, Big Daddy Cool Diesel. And he's accompanied to the ring by the other half of the WWF Tag Team Champions, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. That's the only other time.
Yo, crazy.
That's a little history for y'all, man.
Yeah, people are saying no, it's not. No, it's not. Winter is Coming show for us. Nice, Jocelyn. Nice. Yeah, they used to do it with Cody and Brandy too.
Really?
Brandy Rhodes before. Yeah.
Okay, shout out to BJ. I did not know. See, I know it's not that often. It's not that often, but I'm just saying, like, bro, I mean, that's classic stuff. The only problem is that I can't do a Deborah shirt. People would not even understand. Unless you watch the show, you wouldn't understand.
Only for the show watchers.
Yep.
But we're going to get into all the good things in the land of pro wrestling. So, and like I said, we told you guys, like, subscribe. It's always appreciated. If you're on the audio platforms, leave a 5-star review for either one of us. Spotify, Apple. I don't care if you're listening on YouTube Music. That's fine too. Like, leave that review for us. Hit a like. Leave a comment too. Love to hear from you. But we got a lot of breaking news in the world of pro wrestling. So let's hop into it. Sean,
I got you, bro.
Start us
Wrestling,
off, man.
Wrestle Purist. Tweet from Wrestle Purist, or an X post from Wrestle Purist reads as follows. There has been discussion within the broadcast industry that the planned added WWE event for 9/20, aka September 20th, could end up being an extra unique event that could air on ESPN as a preview of the type of programming WWE will bring to that new partnership that officially kicks off in April of 2026. WWE has plans to unveil the new PLE and where it will broadcast sometime this week. Brought to you by Pro Wrestling. What was that?
PW Insider.
PW Insider. And we all know, as Conrad was on top of his game already, AEW does have a scheduled pay-per-view on September 20th. You know something, man? This is getting blatant now. It's like they're not even trying to hide what they're doing.
They don't care. So you're gonna start something with ESPN early, possibly. I don't know if that's possible. Sean, me and you talk sports outside of here for those who want to peek behind the curtain. College football, bro. You're not getting over on ESPN during college football season. I don't know who you think you are. Like, to be like, yeah, can we make something happen here? Maybe they can on like ESPN too. I don't know what they can do here, but it's definitely something to watch out for, in my opinion. What?
Unless they take their primetime football game that they have every Saturday and they move it up to 4:00 in the afternoon and then have WWE pop in afterwards.
They could. They're going to have to start making some adjustments for them, though, no matter what, because you're paying for the content. You want it? Do something about it. So, not a fan of that move, but I thought it was important to at least bring it up and start the show off with that.
It's important to bring it up, Conrad, because there is a very big elephant in the room that they're not even trying to hide. At least the elephant before had like a big curtain-sized blanket on top of it. But now they're just unveiling the elephant. They're like, elephant. They don't care anymore, bro. They don't care. They are trying to sabotage all elite wrestling at every turn. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
Listen, it is business. And I know some people, the argument from people who are like, well, Tony Khan wanted this. This is what he wants. Listen, Tony has never counterbooked or did any of that stuff. Would he have? Maybe. I don't know. I don't really care at this point. WWE's on top. They're winning this whole thing. Why do you feel the need to do this?
Why do you feel that exactly?
Why do you think this is okay? But this is the same company that made sure MLW didn't get a television deal. Court records, you can look it up. Why would you do that too? Why? Oh, so they're going to get a deal on Tubi possibly? We're going to cut that off. Why? It's MLW, bro. Why can't you just let them breathe? But you can't have that because that's what this company has done. And that's what I talk about when I get into the history of this business and the things that they've constantly kept doing. But I'll leave it alone because there's more stuff to get into with them. And with WWE, a lot of it's partnership stuff this week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I thought that SmackDown and Raw, listen, if I see another DQ ending on Raw or SmackDown, I haven't watched SmackDown in 2 weeks. This show looks boring. These shows have been boring. And that's just reading the recap. I'm like, oh, I missed a good one. Thank goodness.
Hi, Tiff.
Hello, Tiff. How are you? Welcome. TKO is buying everything they can. It could be. We're about to get into that too. But we still got some other news to get into, Sean. I wanted your thoughts on this because you usually send me in a different direction. I'll let you get this one too.
Chris Jericho, latest, wrestling news, JM Playground. It's a post that says Chris Jericho's AEW deal ends around Christmas time of 2025. He's open to a WWE return depending on the situation. Yes, I am a Chris Jericho fan, and I understand why you're a little bit surprised. Okay,
but look at who liked it.
I see. My issue is this, man. My issue is this. Chris Jericho led the AEW brigade. Now, it would not be as egregious and disgusting as, I don't know, Cody Rhodes defecting from his own company like the little that he is. No, we did not have a glitch. I stopped myself from saying the word. You guys know what I was thinking. But Chris Jericho would almost be that bad. No, it's not Chris Jericho's baby, but Chris Jericho led the brigade. So my thing is, going back to WWE for what, bro? For what? I don't understand. I mean, obviously the for what would be money, but I mean, it's like, how much money does Chris Jericho need at this stage of his career? That's the question I have.
I think this is slightly different, if I'm going to try to be fair here. I think that it's between a rock and a hard place. If Tony Khan doesn't see Jericho in a level where Jericho sees himself, he's a big name, but we all admit that this ain't Jericho from 2019 either? It's not. It's not the same. Why are you looking like that?
Chris Jericho still sells tickets, bro.
He does, but is he selling his
we all are sick of Chris Jericho until Chris Jericho comes back. I was telling my kid about this. I was like, you know something? I like peanut butter and jelly. Do you like peanut butter and jelly, Conrad Cushman?
I do.
Chat, do you like peanut butter and jelly? I'm going to assume most of you say yes. But do you know what would happen if you had peanut butter and jelly every single day for a month? Conrad, feel free to answer.
You get sick of it.
But what would happen if you stopped eating peanut butter and jelly for a month and then eat peanut butter and jelly a month later?
It's the best thing you've ever had.
Chris Jericho is peanut butter and jelly. I rest my case.
Listen, I'm not even saying you're wrong. Is there something that Tony can do with him? I don't know. Like okay. I said, it depends on what are the plans. What does Jericho actually want to do? Does he want to contribute in a backstage role? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he wants to just do his stuff with his band. Maybe he wants to just go get the Hall of Fame ring and then be like, yeah, I did that too. Cool. You know what I mean? I don't think there's any like disrespect from Tony Khan's side of like, yeah, Jericho, whatever. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you can come back and do what you want. It's up to you. How do you feel about a Hall of Fame? Because him and Triple H have had beef. Like, let's keep it a stack real quick here.
I mean, Chris Jericho, outside of beef, like you just said, Chris Jericho's the first ballot Hall of Famer. I think Chris Jericho cares enough about his legacy to at least come to some common ground with Triple H to get the induction done. I'm okay with him trying to make peace with WWE for the sake of the Hall of Fame, but for him to go back and wrestle, I don't like it. If he came back on a Legends deal and it was part of a Hall of Fame induction, I can't be mad at him because Chris Jericho's rightful place is in the Hall of Fame. But to me, also, you have to think about, hey, Chris Jericho coming back to WWE after all the back and forth that they've had between WWE and Chris Jericho, the Chris Jericho camps, the Chris Jericho attorneys, the WWE attorneys. There's a lot of things that have to be taken into consideration for Chris Jericho to have a seamless return to WWE. I just don't think it's worth it. I think Chris Jericho should renew for another 2 years with AEW. I'm using 2 years as a nice round short figure. And I think from there, after he's done wrestling, return to WWE to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Yes, he deserves to do what he needs to do to get into the Hall of Fame. Don't start kissing tail. Don't start, cowtailing to Triple H and the McMahon family. But if you need to make a little bit of peace to get into the Hall of Fame, I have no problem with that. But to go back and wrestle, for what?
Or who,
Yeah.
I mean, you might be able to squeeze enough juice out of it one time, but I think people will quickly see, like, oh, this ain't how he left, But
I mean, we'll see. I think I give a little bit more stock to Chris Jericho in 2025 than you do. Mm-hmm. I still think Chris Jericho honestly could still be AEW World Champion, and I would not be mad at it. I know a lot of people disagree with me on that one, but before you jump on me, think about what I'm saying. Chris Jericho is still entertaining. He's been gone just about long enough where if he came back with that Judas in my mind stuff again, we would all get excited. And you're telling a tale if you're telling me that's not true.
I thought I had something up here that I could use, but I don't. I wish I had a receipt right now. Because you know what I'm good for? Pulling out receipts, too.
Okay.
And I know who was talking crazy about Chris Jericho.
Wasn't me.
No. But if I see you online, this is for all the big online influencers. If I see you online and you start changing that tune because you're pro whatever company you like,
Yep.
I'm watching you because I know people will do that. I guarantee it. Oh, he's finally back home. They're going to see the little arms out like this. They're like, he's home now. Welcome back, Chris. Same people who made fun of him like, oh, he fell onto a pillow during a match on AEW. So watch all that stuff. He sang a song with MJF. Boo. Like, just peep game. That's all.
Hypocrisy in the pro wrestling podcast game is running rampant. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I love it. I love people. There's a lot of PB&J fans. That was a great analogy. Change the flavor of jelly. # bougie. Are you a strawberry or?
What? And I can make the analogy even better, bro. You ready for me to take the analogy to an even better level? Not only does Chris Jericho resemble peanut butter and jelly, Chris Jericho changes the jelly flavor every time he comes back. Yeah. Sometimes it's strawberry, sometimes it's grape, sometimes it's whatever else you could think of. He does switch it up every single time.
Yeah, marmalade.
So don't give me no complaints about Jericho, bro.
Look at this guy, blackberry over strawberry.
Oh, Doug is fancy. Oh my.
Yeah. Too rich for my blood over here. You enjoy though. Jericho is all, what is that? Polaner fruit flavor of the month. Hey, listen, we'll see where he winds up, man. It's going to be an interesting story to follow. Like I said, free agents are going to go back and forth. I'm not crying about it. Just okay, do what you got to do, player. I'm here with you. TNA, we're talking TNA early. They had a show on Friday, Sean. Did you get a chance to check it out?
I did not, unfortunately. I was very busy on Friday.
TNA had a show. I watched on Triller TV. I thought Triller did an excellent job with it. How it showed. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because on YouTube, their countdown show, Sean, kept freezing. So if you didn't have this already, that would have been an instant like, nah, I'm not buying this. Yeah. I thought TNA should have tightened up the production a little bit on that, but it got to Triller. It worked. I was like, all right, we're going to keep this moving here. But I thought it was a pretty fun show for the matchups here. If you're into any of these talents, I'm going to try to run through this pretty quickly. No titles changed hands. As you know, Moose wasn't. Surprise, surprise. We did get a pretty solid match though with Leon Slater, Cedric Alexander. I had a lot of fun with that one. Ali and Matt Cardona was another good one. I would recommend people go back and check out. Mike Santana, the career of Sami Callihan. It's done. Over. Put down the boots, man.
Respect.
Yeah. Just a whole wild event for TNA. So they put on, like I said, a solid card. They're on the road to Bound for Glory. That's going to be happening in Lowell, Massachusetts. I still have questions on why we didn't give Mike Santana the belt, and I will still say that. Me and someone got into a little bit of a back and forth about that. Oh, they're saving it for their big show. And I was like, nah, bro. You were in New York City with the largest crowd you've ever had. You make the call to change it then. You don't wait until Bound for Glory to do something. But not my company. So I'll leave that where it is. But we're not done here with
why do you even have 1 ounce of shock about what happened that night, Conrad? I've been trying to put you on for one thing. Yes, I'm going on I'm saying what I have to say. Conrad Cushman, ladies and gentlemen, more times than not, will call me, text me, even live on the show. He'll say, Sean, this, that, and the third. And I have to pay attention and I have to listen to the wisdom of Conrad Cushman. I do. I respect that man. But that man does not listen to me, though. I told him that TNA is WWE's woman.
Save that thought because we're about to get into that.
And as part of that relationship, Trick was not going to lose that title. I don't know why you or anybody else does not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. It would not surprise me. I'm not going to predict it because it is a little bit out there. It would not surprise me if he retains the title at Bound for Glory. It wouldn't. It wouldn't.
Can I explain my side real quick before I get bashed in the chat here? Hear me out, guys. And this is all I'm saying. Sean's not wrong, but at the same time, if it's a fast break in basketball, I have the ball, you're next to me, Sean's playing defense. If Sean's coming up and he's like, I'm gonna play defense on you, I'm going to kick you the ball. I'm like, it's a wide open layup. I'm expecting you to make it no matter what. I don't know, like they miss layups. I'm like, bro, you can't really screw this up. I have to at least go in with good faith thinking like, okay, you're not going to screw this up. I'm watching this. You're not going to screw this up. And instead, I just watch it. I'm like, you drop the ball. Like you let it go out of bounds. You let it hit underneath the hoop. Like I can't, man. Now I'm pulling up from 3. It's 2025. You are bugging, good sir. My coach would be yelling.
Bro, when the World Wrestling Federation bought WCW, did they make WCW look good?
No, sir. No, sir. I had hope then too, though. I was like, all right, they should.
Why? Why? We're not.
No. It's a once in a lifetime story, Sean. If I told you, Sean, you are the WWE, you have WCW. You're like, yo, I want to make money with this. They did the opposite of wanting to make money. You were like, let's put them in the dirt. Like, why would you do that? I get you were going to win in the end. That's fine, but you could have made it so much more compelling.
Sean Hubbard is not a selfish, maniacal a-hole. Therefore, if you ask me that question, my answer would be different. But people running World Wrestling Entertainment are selfish, maniacal a-holes. Therefore, they are going to do anything they can to make their own product look better. This is the reason why there is one word to describe the owner of TNA as it relates to this relationship with WWE.
SAWFT. Soft. Sorry, when you said spell it out, that's the first thing that went.
The word I'm looking for is idiot.
Can we get into that? Because this is probably where you're going to.
And by the way, you're welcome, Conrad, because I am the king of segues. You're welcome.
Perfect transition. WWE and TNA's relationship, it's been blossoming. People have been saying certain things. I would like to think me and Sean are on the same page here. We are both kind of negative on this because we do not trust the WWE due to, I think, historical reasons. I think that's fair to say. We're basing it off of our history from Jim Crockett Promotions. WWE worked with AAA in 1996. They have worked with New Japan Pro Wrestling in the past. They have worked with NJPW in the past. People don't know all these things, so we try to bring them to you. And guess who wins? Whoever's got the bigger wallet usually is the one dictating the terms and what's going to happen and who's more popular. Sean, shout out to Wrestling News. WWE reportedly has an option to purchase TNA Wrestling. What? This also came in from Dave Meltzer in the Wrestling Observer. Go ahead, I'll let you read it. Get your thoughts together on this.
WWE has the option for a certain length of time to buy TNA as part of their working relationship. WWE also has the right of first refusal to match any other offers to TNA. I don't want to talk about this, Conrad.
Oh, it's happening, sir. We're talking about this. We have to,
because it makes me sick to my damn stomach, and I'm dead serious, bro. I don't know, but you know who I'm mad at more? I'm not even mad at WWE. WWE is just doing what they do. What the hell is wrong with TNA? What is wrong with them? Have they lost their minds?
I think they have no capital, is what it sounds like.
Good God Almighty!
I'll try to read this next thing. This next thing might be long. I don't know if we should summarize it. You can.
No, I'll read it, bro. I got you. Blake Avignon.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Blake X Avignon.
Yeah, another X post. He says the following: "Follow the money, then follow the exit." That's the title of the excerpt. It says multiple sources tell the MMA Draw that Anthem recently secured stopgap financing to keep TNA Wrestling operational. This was not capital intended for expansion or growth. It was structured more as a short-term runway extension, limited in scope, high in urgency, and primarily designed to preserve existing operations rather than build new ones.
May I come in real quick?
Sure.
Stopgap. Not good in the way that they're talking about this. Not good. This is short-term. Please keep my business alive. Please.
The excerpt continues by saying, behind-the-scenes sources suggest that the funding was positioned to prepare TNA Wrestling for deeper integration with WWE. How much more integrated can they get? For the love of God, that process could mirror WWE's recent acquisition of Lucha Libre AAA, where AAA talent, creative teams, and production elements were gradually woven into WWE programming through events like Worlds Collide.
Oh, there's a part two.
The WWE clause nobody talked about, buried within the WWE TNA agreement, is a 60-day termination clause. On the surface, it looks like standard legal language, but for WWE, let me read that again. On the surface, it looks like standard legal language, but for WWE, it is a sword at their hip. If the deal loses value or TNA becomes a burden, WWE can walk away without consequence, no buyout, no penalty, just a quiet exit. By the way, pausing the quote for a second, that means WWE can leave TNA for dead if they feel like it, without any recourse. I'll continue with the excerpt, and it reads as thus. This clause is not a trigger for the acquisition. It is a reminder of the imbalance. WWE holds the power. Anthem holds the hope. And in the current state of play, hope does not pay the bills. This is a disgrace, Conrad Cushman. This is a complete disgrace. TNA is just boxing themselves into a... You know what this is saying? This is saying, you know what? Conrad Cushman, I have an idea, man. You know, I know we have podcasts, man, but I want to diverse. I know I have Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. You have EPW. And I want to diversify, man. Why don't we put together, it's summer of 2021, 2022. Let's put together a podcast. You know, we could call it Clash of the Podcasts. Let's do it together, bro. All right. Well, we can do that, but here's what I say is going to be the stipulation. If the show sucks, I pull out, I have no more liability, and all the crap falls on you, Sean. Well, that sounds like a great idea. Where do I sign? That's what that is.
Yep. And in this situation, you're in hopes of someone buys your company.
Wow. Just wow.
Yeah. That's what people want in this situation.
Who is advising this guy?
So personally, I think TNA is not making money. They're having issues, even though these large crowd attendances, people think that something's happening with it. All it is making them look better. WWE's using them as a pawn in this AEW game. Sorry to say, it's the truth, though.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's not a WWE TNA collaboration. Oh, no, it's not. This is a WWE developmental and TNA collaboration. To which case, the developmental representative in the agreement is the TNA heavyweight champion of the world. And the female counterpart is the TNA Women's World Champion as well. What message are you sending? This is not Jey Uso coming to TNA and winning the TNA Championship. This is not CM Punk coming to TNA. This is not Tiffany Stratton or Jade Cargill or Bianca Belair. This is their developmental league coming in and kicking TNA's backside. That's what's happening every week on TV.
Man, could you imagine Jerry Jarrett hearing this? He'd be tight.
And by the way, it don't look like there's much AAA in AAA these days. Now, does it?
We're going to get to that too. I promise. I don't have photos though for it. So let me tell you guys this. Sean was very nice in the way he put it, where he said, I believe he used like you're basically the side piece to WWE, right? I'll use it in nicer terms. I'm going to tell you this. WWE's the PIMP. I'm letting you know. That's the truth. It's the truth. They tell you what to do. They will tell you if there's a deal. They can pull out of the deal anytime they want. They are running this. That's what this article told me. They are running this. Oh, how do you know it's true? How do you know it's not? I didn't see any TNA backlash saying it's not. Wouldn't you put out a press release, Sean, if this wasn't true?
100% facts. And can I bring some light to Connor's comment?
We're going to which one? The
one on the very bottom. So there's no sense in buying TNA based on this information. Why? Take the comment down, Brother Conrad, please. Why on earth, if I'm WWE, would I ever buy TNA? I don't have to buy TNA. Conrad, have you even heard the words that are coming out of your own mouth, my brother?
Yeah.
WWE is running their show, and they don't even own it. What is happening right now?
Why would you drive the price up if you're going to pay for it and buy it? Wouldn't you drive the price down? You're welcome.
It's insane.
Insane. Business-wise, it don't make sense to drive something up and then buy it unless the price is already agreed to, which we don't know the terms of what's in that legal language, but I'm just saying.
And by the way, I know we're getting into it in a minute. That was TripleMania we saw on Saturday, by the way. Let that sink in. Triple freaking mania. aka the biggest event on AAA's calendar. That was what we saw on Saturday. I don't think so.
Let's go into the chat here and see what they're saying.
Makes me sick to my stomach, Conrad. You don't even understand, bro. You don't even understand, bro. It makes me really angry what's going on right now.
Well, we're kind of historians in it, and me and Sean could talk old school all day. And I know that it's upsetting because honestly, you guys are losing a number 3, number 4 option to yourselves. I know they're framing themselves as, oh, we're number 2. We could be number 2.
And would you like to? And look at me, Conrad. Look at me. Do you know when I mean, this has been sinking in for a while. Do you know when it really sunk in? It really sunk in for me when I was watching the opening of TripleMania. Do you know what I saw when the opening of TripleMania took place? Hey, chat, do you know what I saw when the beginning of TripleMania, Triple freaking Mania, by the way, TripleMania began? You know what I saw? I saw Hulk Hogan. I saw Andre the Giant. I saw Triple H. I saw Shawn Michaels. I saw The Rock. I saw John Cena. I saw Eddie Guerrero, God rest his soul. I saw WWE's entrance montage. Then, now, and forever. That is what opened up TripleMania. But WWE respects AAA. WWE wants to give AAA a fair opportunity. And what makes it worse, TNA is seeing all this. TNA has the luxury, the blessing, I would even take it as far to say, of being able to see this. They see what WWE is doing to AAA. And they still want to move forward with a partnership? They've lost their minds. Conrad, come back in. They've lost their minds. And I beg you, Conrad, to dispute anything I just said.
I got nothing. I do love BJ's example, but I can't pull it up on screen. But you guys can probably see it on the side there, what he's saying. Yeah, makes sense now why they didn't let Scott D'Amore buy it. Knew this was all going to happen. Very much so. Because Scott did offer to buy it. Pure highway robbery on WWE's part. Exactly true, Connor. Hassan, welcome. I saw you popped in as well, brother. Thank you. Yeah, WWE lays down for celebrities, TNA for other reasons. Yeah. Yeah, old man Jared is rolling over. Yeah, I don't think he would play into it. Miracle said, yeah, I'm not in the AAA. You don't want to go off about AAA because AAA was – we'll talk about it in a moment. I promise you guys. Let me see here. Had AAA fell by the wayside, no one would have cared because CMLL doesn't care, so why complain about it being bought? Look at how people we don't see are responded to. New eyes on an old product. Perhaps. Don't get me started with La Parca's awful dub theme. Yeah, the music was kind of for some parts of it. But yeah. Oh, and going back to what Sean had said before, I probably should have had this up there before. September 20th, it's a WrestlePalooza. Yeah, they're going to keep doing this stuff, and the propaganda will just be brought in, whether it's from other people, the main roster, NXT, whatever they have to do to continue doing that stuff. That's fine. You know, I think people are going to watch what they're going to watch anyway. Look, I promise you, you know where I'm about to be on September 20th. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be right in Canada because I'm right next door to it. But there's going to be some people who maybe they got to make a choice on what they're going to watch that night. I don't know. But watch what you want to watch and enjoy what you want to enjoy. That's the best thing I can give. And Sean brought up a good point. So I say we talk TripleMania now. What'd you think of the show, Sean?
It was a halfway decent show. I'm a Dominic fan, so Dominic doesn't bother me. It's just what's going. I mean, Natty Neidhart being in the women's title. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. It's ridiculous. The show was not bad. The show wasn't bad.
Hold on, I got to clarify your Natty comment. Are you saying Natty should be in a better spot, or are you saying Natty shouldn't be there at all due to her booking?
I'm saying the booking is garbage. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Fair point. Yeah, we had the Judgment Day. the Battle of the Puppets. They brought out that demon puppet, and I felt like we were supposed to know what that was already. And I was like, huh? What happened here? It was good fun. Listen, I love the puppets and all that stuff. I can get into it. I get mad at people who judge like Orange Cassidy, and then I see them saying they love this. And I'm just like, what? You said you hated this stuff. Like, what is it, man? Which one is it? So keep doing their thing. They're trying to progress some stories. I don't watch AAA weekly. I catch these types of shows, and then that's about it. And Sean knows we've watched TripleMania before, and it was on Twitch and everything. TripleMania, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. AAA was can I say doo-doo butter? It was a doo-doo butter show for a while there. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not going to hold you. It was not good. It was not good at all. I don't know what people expected. I don't know what people wanted from it. It just wasn't good at all. I don't know. What did you think of the tag title match here?
It was a good show. I don't have a problem with the quality of wrestling. I don't have a problem. You know, I have a problem. I don't like the mockery though. I don't like. Help me out, Conrad. I don't like El Grande Americano. I think that's mocking Lucha Libre. That's my personal opinion. But other than that, I have no problem with the show. I just don't think it's featuring AAA in the best possible light. When I say that I'm buying everything pro wrestling, which I never would, I'm just using it for an example. If you ever came to me and was like, Sean,
there is a number. Just let me know.
Sean, you know, I'm selling EPW. Are you interested? Okay. But if I'm gonna be an honest man, I might buy you out, bro. But you're still gonna be in charge, and it's gonna be EPW. The next day after I buy EPW, you're not gonna see the Hubbard Wrestling Weekly logo plastered all over it. You know why? Because I'm not an egomaniac. I'm not a freaking maniacal monopolizing SOB. Because that's what it's. WWE wants to buy up all this stuff to make it theirs. Like I said, it was a WWE intro. It was a WWE intro for TripleMania, bro. So to answer your question, no, it wasn't bad wrestling. It's just done in, wow, just came to me. It's not bad wrestling. It's just done in bad taste.
I like it. And Matt brought up that WrestlePalooza. I'm going to say the same thing I told Matt. How are you going to be WrestlePalooza with 5 matches? Look up the definition of the word palooza. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. It doesn't hurt her losing. You're talking about with Natty. Doug, here's the problem, though. Natty should be on regular television.
Thank you.
She was signed a while ago. And yes, I know she's on Raw tonight. I know she's getting a shot at the Intercontinental title, I believe, tonight. But
she's going to lose.
Yeah, but the issue is you haven't had her in anything compelling since you signed her. So why did you want her to stay so badly? Like, what, for this? You knew you were buying this already? Like, I don't know. I'm not buying it. Like, some of the stuff doesn't add up, and people don't ever say, like, you said this came together like 2 weeks ago. So that's why you signed her to keep her in for this? Like, it don't add up. By the way, we had the former Judas Macias versus Dr. Wagner. If you're into, like, a little hoss fight, you could check that out. They had some different stuff on here. Vikingo getting booed? What is going on?
I don't know, man. It's
Rey
very
Mysterio.
to me.
Yeah, well, apparently people want ADR back. I call him a different name, Sean, so forgive me. Alberto Del Rio, they want him back. You can go look up the allegations and what people believe he had done. I know he never got charged with anything because the witness disappeared. But wow. Yeah, but this is crazy. But at the same token, if we're going to be fair, right? Calling a spade, what do you think Alberto Del Rio and his people are going to say? You let Brock back?
That's right. They're going to have a natural thing to say, a natural combative thing to say about anybody who has something negative about him coming back.
And you guys, and here's another thing. They put Rey Mysterio in a bad spot, and shame on Rey Mysterio if he doesn't know what's going on in this situation, but they're chanting for Del Rio, and he's like, I'm doing my best to get him back. What do you mean you're doing? What's going on?
I think he misspoke.
I don't know. Or maybe he got mistranslated, but I don't know what happened. Conan's getting heckled by people, probably because they weren't feeling his booking before this. And I don't know who's doing the booking. It's been crazy, man, for AAA. And Dominic's like doing this ear thing at Vikingo. I don't know, man. And Dragon Lee, how you doing, bud? Remember that to embarrass AEW? How you doing, bud? I know he's a victim in the game too. He's another pawn, but it's like, come on. It was on WWE's YouTube channel, the Spanish one and the regular one, I believe. Yeah, Tarus. Yeah, oh yeah, they brought Omos back. I forgot they had that battle royal. They found time for Omos. Good for them. Balor, they're selling those puppets, $100 a pop, man. I know at least one person in the chat who bought one of these already.
Wow.
Bugging. They're moving forward with Worlds Collide. It's going to be happening in Las Vegas, September 12th, 2025 at the Pavilion.
How exciting.
Yeah. Cut it out, you. Cut it out. Vikingo versus Dominic sounds like it's been announced already. 1-on-1, so
I mean, Dominic probably will win, but what does that say about AAA?
Well, can we go back to the card? How many WWE people were on this card?
Oh my God! Don't get me started. You'll
get mad.
Vice, the Judgment Day. If you want to count all 4 members, because Roxanne was there. Natty Neidhart. That's 5 members of Judgment Day. So in the preliminary matches, you got 4 members of Judgment Day. You have Lola Vice. Then you have Natty Neidhart. Then the other member of Judgment Day, Dominic. Los Garzas. Who else? There's probably more, right? Or did I get
Grande Americano? The main event 75%.
El Grande Americano.
Dragon Lee.
Bro, there's more WWE guys on there than freaking AAA guys.
I believe it's 80% or something.
Oh,
like
man.
The math. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Maybe if you don't, with the Battle Royal, it helped them out in their favor.
Yeah, but like, that's great. Yo, Conrad, shout out to you for even getting me to think about that. I didn't even think about that. That's nuts.
Yeah.
LWO, AJ Styles, thank you, M. Leezy. Otis, yo, Guy Will Gamble and M. Leezy, just what is happening right now? Bro, that was 85% WWE.
Yeah.
But it's AAA's biggest pay-per-view of the year. My God.
Speaking of that, WWE is strongly considering a redesign of the Lucha Libre AAA logo. The redesign will better reflect the company's new identity under the WWE umbrella while giving it a fresh, modern look. Sources say that the logo could be revealed before the end of the year. That's from WrestleVotes, as reported by Corey Hayes. And if you guys don't believe me, this was Triple H's Instagram, and these were the replies on it. Please do not attack the people in there. But yeah, there were a lot of begging for ADR to come back.
Conrad.
And before
I'm starting to think you don't tell me certain things during the day because you don't want to ruin my day. I appreciate that, bro. I'm starting to think
you're right.
You sent me a lot of stuff. I'm starting to think there's certain things you hold back on because you're like, yo, Sean's gonna have a horrible day at work today. That's terrible, but they're gonna change the logo.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
That's a rumor. Well, it hasn't happened yet.
You know it's probably gonna. That's disgusting. That is Oh man. Yeah, chat. Conrad holds me back doesn't show me everything in pre-production because he knows I'm a spaz out at work. Like I'm spazzing out right. I'm about to crash out, Conrad. I'm really about to crash out.
They always told us the truth since this partnership began.
Oh, that's a lie. What a lie. For anybody listening on audio, it's a picture of Conan saying they're not going to Americanize it. That's exactly what they're doing. And they're not even just Americanizing it. They're WWEing it.
Yeah, 100%. Let's go. Joel, welcome.
Joel, what up?
He said, I didn't see 319, so I have no thoughts on it, per se. Did you check it out, Sean?
I did. It was phenomenal. Great pay-per-view. Shout out to UFC.
Yeah. Let me see here. Going back up, I'm just trying to see what happened.
MJB
here.
says cap to the whole thing about Conrad saying not going to Americanize it. That's cap indeed, bro.
For sure. I'm sick of this tit for tat with them. Yeah.
Or something. Sorry, hey. I was kind of feeling myself for 2 seconds. I've been working out hard, bro. I'm trying. Miracle.
They do own 51%. What did you expect? No, I'm just saying.
You could still. I hear you, Miracle. But if you have any integrity, you can own something and still not make it still not completely change it.
Yeah. like I said, it's weird how like if they attach their name to it, everyone like flocks to it. It's I don't know. It's just so weird. I'm like, where were you guys before with AAA? Like the shows existed before this. They were there, same people, nothing different. Deanna mentioned it. They had a black Tarus on there. That's Beast Mortos. It's the same gimmick. It's the same thing.
Yo, big shout out to McKinney who's trying to put a good spin on this. And one thing about McKinney tries. McKinney tries to be fair across the board, but that fresh coat thing, I can't rock with that, bro. They're not just putting on a fresh coat. They're changing the color. They're changing the font. They're changing everything.
And here's the issue. AAA was never, and this is me putting people onto Inside Game. AAA was never traditional Lucha Libre. They were opposite. They're the ECW of Lucha Libre, if that makes any sense what I'm saying.
That makes a lot of sense.
They were trying to be different. So when they talk about, yeah, we're traditional Lucha Libre, I always laugh. I'm like, that's not what you were built upon. Like, that was never your deal. You don't have to be that either. There are times where I thought that AAA was the best wrestling in Mexico at some points in time. CMLL's been horrible. CMLL sold a lot of tickets this year too. You don't hear people talking about that. Like they might be selling more tickets than WWE throughout the entire year. That's how crazy Mexico's been with Lucha Libre. And all I'm hearing is Lucha Libre is hot. That's it. Like that's basically what I'm here to say. I'll put a pin in it on that. Integrity, it's WWE's, but you don't. Here's the problem, Miracle. They're lying. I just put up a whole quote that Conan just said. They're not going to Americanize it. It was all WWE stuff. Where's all the AAA people? They don't exist anymore. You don't.
Do I have to repeat myself again?
No,
no, not to you. I want to give something to Miracle because I like Miracle. I like Miracle a lot, bro. They did the WWE intro.
I think I read it wrong. Maybe it's Integrity. It's WWE.
Okay, that makes more sense. I think what McKinney is trying to say is, why would you expect Integrity from? Okay, we get you now, Miracle.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You're invited back to the cookout, bro.
Yeah. Do the Lucha Bros feel like a big deal now that they're in WWE? Same for Andrade and Aleister Black. Penta.
We got you. We got you, Miracle. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I picked it up too late, Miracle.
Conrad, come on, wake up, bro.
Sorry, I'm reading a lot of comments.
You're supposed to be the smart guy out of the two of us.
Sarcasm and stuff don't translate well in comments. I've said this quote before.
I'm smart too, but I'm smart too, but you clearly are the straight man of this duo, and I'm the funny man, bro.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Do the Lucha?
You know, my girl told me. I want to give a little feedback. This is something I want to share with our viewers and you. My girl says that like we really try and give it to these people real, and that's all we're doing, man. WWE is the biggest and greatest professional wrestling organization on earth, but they're wrong. They don't care about wrestling. They care about themselves. They
don't want competition to make them better. They're going to go right back to doing how it was. Go back to 08, 09 or whatever the darkest period was for you in the last 10 years. They're going right back to that then. Like, why do I have to try? There's no one there to make me try. I can do whatever I want. I own pro wrestling. And I don't want that. And I don't want that for AEW either. I'm going to keep it a buck. I do not want them to own pro wrestling either by themselves. We need more companies. I'm for it. And it's sad because honestly, it looks like there's a lot of companies. We talked about Karrion Kross last week, right? Yep. And I tagged them in that. They might have seen your comments on it, Sean. But when you look at it as a whole, where's Karrion Kross going to go? Let's say he doesn't want to work with AEW and he doesn't really want to work with WWE. Can he go to TNA?
He can't go to TNA.
We're compromised. Do you want to go to AAA? Yo, K-Dog. Yo, sorry, bro. We can't book you right now because there's some things going on, you know? Shut up, Conan. Like, what is this? And Conan bigged up this dude anytime he could before that. He obviously would love to work with him. Get him back in there then. Oh, we can't. Nah, you know, because they're subservient to
Karrion Kross would have to take, him and Scarlett have to go to Japan, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to do something different. I truly feel that way. Joel, what you trying to do? Trying to make a black man blush on the show? What are you doing here?
Yo, bro, like Joel is like, I mean, this is like I don't even know, bro. Like, like keeping a lot of love on you, bro.
Hey, listen, if someone's cutting the check, man, Guy in charge had his reign of terror. Yo, chill. I'm trying to keep. I don't even want to get Sean going off on him, man. Let's move over onto the other side of AEW things.
Joel is like going in right now. Go ahead, bro.
I appreciate Joel, man. Ace Austin, Sean, is all elite. They picked him up. I told someone when this guy announced he was going to be free, someone better pick him up. And it looks like AEW said, I got you. Sadly, Chris Bay contract would be up, but due to that injury, it sounds like he's still being paid by TNA, which I will give them kudos for, that they're still paying him. Yeah. How you feel? Ace Austin signing.
I think he's a tremendous wrestling talent, and I'm happy that he's going to have a chance to do it on a bigger stage.
I love it. Yeah, Ace Austin versus Ricochet was fire. Yeah, it was a pretty good match. So glad he's in AEW. Yeah, I'm happy for him. He's come up a long time, a long way. Sticking with more of the news here from Fightful Select, Evil. Tony Khan hasn't been a fan, which is why he hasn't been booked for AEW appearances. I don't know how you feel about this, Sean. I see I don't know, man. I don't know. What's so funny?
Bro, so behind the scenes, I had to say something to you, bro. I'm glad you responded.
Oh, yeah, about this. Yeah.
My God, like, wow.
Listen, no, Evil, man. TK's not feeling Evil, man, from New Japan. I think Evil's very weird. Like, I think on the American side of things, people aren't feeling Evil, but in Japan, I feel like they like him, but Tony doesn't really have a use for him because over here, it's not going to help him. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense.
I do understand what you're saying.
Somebody said, I don't blame TK. Evil sucks. See, that's how people feel. Like, I don't know what else to say. TK buried Evil. I don't know. All of this because Japanese fans blame TK for the G1 final. Yeah, that was crazy. We're going to talk about that here in a second too. Totally got blamed. Also in other news, your boy MJF, who is the CMLL light heavyweight champion, they are doing great business with him, I'm being told. Him coming out there playing Lex Luger 1994. Give him the tour bus, Sean. I'll be your hero. Yeah, he's out here draping flags over Mystico, and it sounds like they have a match, title versus mask, on the line.
Oh, well, you know MJF's winning that.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be that for that hair because that's what they suggested at first. He was like, no, we're not doing that. But that should be an interesting one and a good business for both. That's how a partnership should work. Like that's at least in my mind. Like, okay, cool. CMLL's getting something out of it. AEW got the first match. They're getting the second one. Great. Do it. And I'll let you get this one, Sean.
Danhausen's AEW deal has extended due to injury time. Danhausen preferred it to just expire. AEW did not have anything creatively for him. Fightful Select reports. I agree with
Danhausen. If they're not going to use him, get rid of him. Let him go.
Let him go make some money somewhere else.
Right? Michael Edwards, welcome in, man.
What up, Mike?
Appreciate you. First time, I think. MJF should have signed with WWE in 2023.
Everybody's welcome in the chat as long as there's not excessive glizz. I'm just saying, no excessive glizz allowed in here.
What is going on here with this? MJF couldn't have re-signed with them. That was a storyline. I hope people know that. He wanted more money while he was still under his deal because of the level he was being used at. Just so people know. Mox signed through 27. I could see Jericho returning. Could be. Oh, maybe Michael's a little behind. I don't know if he's caught up with us. Why is Mystical always losing his mask? Man, they always snatch it off. Man, that's a tradition in Mexico. You know that's how they go. That's how you get some heat, man. Sean, it's time to take a walk through that Forbidden Door.
Let's go.
It's going to be happening Sunday, 1 p.m. in London, the O2. Heard a lot of people were mad that they sold tickets to this. Looks like a pretty popular event. How come Dynamite doesn't sell tickets? Take it easy. Get mad at something else, all right? Should be a fun card.
Shout out to Jesse. Your team no glizz and no glaze. You're on my side, so don't even start, bro. Me and you are on the same page. No glizzy, no glaze.
What are we saying? No hot dogs on National Cream? Wait, whoa, hold on. It was ice cream.
That's what I'm trying to say. See, Jesse understands, and so does Guy Will Gamble. He understands as well. Like, cut it out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting, my teeth are about to fall out. Jesus, Christmas.
AEW Forbidden Door, 17K tickets sold. Let's go.
Yo, that's a great number. Shout out to them.
Yeah, good for them, man. Maybe international shows are just the way the wrestling world are feeling it right now. Maybe they got the money that they can afford the shows. I don't know.
Well, they always do well with pay-per-view. It's weird. They do tremendous with pay-per-views.
I feel like that's just the standard, but people don't like the dynamites for whatever the reason is. Maybe the cards could be put together better. Maybe it's the storytelling week to week, which all understandable things if that's a complaint. Let's get into this card. We're going to go through some of the matches that aren't done yet. As you guys know, Derek co-host on Wednesday. Very happy that Persephone has been added in to represent CMLL.
My guy, Derek.
Mercedes Moné is going to be defending the TBS Championship in a four-way. We have Mercedes. Alex Windsor will also be in that matchup, and we are still waiting for the Stardom representative to be announced. Not sure who that is because they have the Stardom Grand Prix going on right now, which is their version of the G1. So big tournament happening. I don't know, Sean, you want to give predictions on these?
Mercedes Moné. Yo, you know I love Mercedes, but it's even starting to get a little annoying at this point, bro. Like, I love Mercedes Moné, but it's starting to get a little, oh my.
You think she's breaking the record? She's close to Jay's record.
I think she is, yes.
It's all right. It's all good. I think she's done a good job with the championship, and I like that they
yes.
Have you noticed how they're still having, like, she's out there when Toni Storm comes out? I know she's in a feud with someone else, which we're going to talk about, but they always show her face when she comes out, and it's like, I can beat you. I know I can beat you. So that might be something they go back to. Kyle Fletcher defending the TNT Championship against Hiromu Takahashi. Man, you would think like Hiromu, one of the like IWGP junior heavyweight greats over the last few years, he is challenging for the TNT title. What do you think on this one, Sean?
Kyle Fletcher. See, my problem with that, as you can tell by my tone, Conrad's laughing at me. These matches are a little predictable, man. A little predictable. Oh man, a little predictable.
Predictability's not bad though.
I know what you always say.
It's not bad. I think with some of them you can see it. Here's one that we don't know yet. Me and Derek will be live on Wednesday where we will discuss the winner and who will be the final team in this matchup. We have the Hurt Syndicate. They will face either FTR or Brodito.
Well, FTR should beat Brodito, and then FTR probably will win the tag team championships as well.
Yeah, I think if all things align right and they're on their way to Toronto, I can see exactly where you're going with that.
Yep. See, Conrad? See? I'm telling you, bro.
But it's not bad though. That's just years of your wrestling.
That one. That one's not bad. The other two are kind of bad.
No, you're going to get a good match with Fletcher. You're still trying to establish him in the four-way. I mean, at the end of the day, like do what you're going to do.
Just like Seth Rollins going to retain the title at Clash in Paris. It's like, why are we even watching the show?
You say that now until you hear yeet.
Listen, one thing about me, bro. We'll talk about this next week. One thing about me. I'm a fan, but I'm an educated fan. We all know Jey Uso is not going to win the match. Just like we all know that Kyle Fletcher will win the match.
Ooh, Matt Lopez says, I think new tag champions will be crowned, and he thinks Brodito's winning it.
Oh, wow. Know. Okay, good prediction. I like it.
I feel like this might have been their spot, too, if Buddy wasn't hurt. But unfortunately, he got really messed up on his ankle.
Yeah.
Didn't tear anything, but he needed surgery to try to fix it. So, heal up. We also will have Zack Sabre Jr. taking on Nigel McGuinness. This match will be a technical masterpiece. And that's right. Daniel Garcia will be in the corner. I have fears. Of
Zack Sabre Jr., in my opinion, is a top 5 professional wrestler in the world. We've talked about this. So I think he retains.
Sounds good. Is it because of Garcia?
Yes.
Garcia, you think he needs that edge back to him a little bit?
I think the face turn has not worked out the way we would have hoped.
We have a reunited tag team. Some say this is too fast.
It is.
The Rated R superstar, Adam Copeland. At least he's not Cope anymore.
Yeah, I'm about to say, good. Thank God they took that crap away.
And he's teaming with Christian Cage. But Christian has a score to settle here with Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian. I would imagine on Dynamite they're going to do like Christian and Nick Wayne in like a main event one of the weeks leading up to All Out. But Christian didn't seem like he's still feeling them. Like, I don't know if you peeped that from Wednesday.
All fun and games until Christian hits Edge over the head again.
You think you know him?
Exactly. You don't. You never did.
Oh, I just had a Clash of the Podcast episode 1 flashback. Never again. Yeah, Edge and Christian with this one. Sabian's taking the pen, I think. That's just my opinion. Going back into this, this is where we start getting a little deep into the card. But
now we're talking.
It's more AEW folks, but this is how all their cards are set up, though, Sean. You know that. Kazuchika Okada, Swerve Strickland. How do you feel about that knee injury coming into play?
Yeah, it's a little bit iffy. I mean, I think for all intents and purposes that Swerve should win, but that's me, my heart speaking. I think that Okada retains, but I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to predict Okada, but I hope Swerve pulls it out, man.
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with Okada just yet, but Okada's a great champion too, just to have someone carry it. He's going to put on when he needs to put on. He does his job well. He's the prime example of an employee who goes and clocks in and then knows when to clock out. Like, yep, have a good day. Oh, there's overtime today? I'll say today, but not next week. You know?
Well, you know what? Do you know who always knew when to clock out? Do you know, Chad? Do you know who always was very prompt about clocking out? Deborah.
I was just waiting for it. I was just waiting for it. Looking forward to good things here with Swerve and Okada. That should be a fantastic
Swerve wins
matchup.
If you're asking my heart, but my head says that Okada retains. And I'm going to go with head and heart on this one too, because Athena has made me such a believer after so many years of saying that she's trash. I am now a true Athena bandwagon rider. I cannot say I started the bandwagon, but I am riding on it, and I hope that she pulls off the upset. She probably won't, but I hope she pulls off the upset.
Yeah. I don't know if they will go that route. I mean, it's always a possibility. She is cashing in her championship match, but Timeless Tony Storm's on a roll. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets the dub either, but more people should be feeling Athena, man. I'm definitely telling you, she's going to put on, and she's got a match coming up the next week.
It's because of her amazing in-ring talent and you, Conrad Cushman, that I have come to understand just how good Athena is.
Like I said, I think she got railroaded with the storyline in NXT.
Yeah.
It didn't help that she didn't get to beat Asuka. Let's talk a crazy one here real quick. This match just got randomly announced on Dynamite. Basically, Will Ospreay. So Darby challenged Moxley, and he said no. Understandable. So Will Ospreay said, "I challenge you to a cage match. Your whole crew against my crew." All right. I want to peep game. First on Moxley's side, who's not in the match?
Who is not in the match?
Death Rider wise.
Oh, the dude who like the chump. I call him the chump because he's like the lackey.
I call him Captain Planet. Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah.
Pay attention to that. There's a story developing here with that. That Yuta's never saved. He's never the one that they do stuff for. Just pay long term. Pay attention to it.
Okay.
You got Claudio in there. Gabe Kidd, who went out of the G1 with a knee injury, and he comes back for AEW. He is going to be hated probably. And I love that Moxley busted into the extras locker room to talk to the Young Bucks who were behind the door. And we're like, we need to talk. And basically recruited them to be his tag partner. Meanwhile, we have Darby Allin, who was obviously going to join Will Ospreay. He said, I called the president, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kenny Omega, and Kota Ibushi. Can I say something about the babyface side, Sean?
Sure.
I want you to look at these 5. Please do not let anybody... When Darby Allin is the healthiest person possibly in this match and he just climbed a mountain, this is not good. I don't want to see.
You're on the money because when they announced a 10-man match, I thought they were protecting, Ospreay. That's what I thought.
I think they're protecting all of them. Truthfully,
Yeah,
like you could just go in there and just gouge eyes and throw people up against the fence at this point. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It'll be fine. Kota Ibushi's going to be in here. I think he's going to do some extra work as well. Kenny, we know that they're going to play off of his injuries. I think this match is going to be fun. In all honesty, like, how do you fit all 10 of them in a cage? I don't know what they're going to do here, but I'm interested.
I'm interested too. I think it's going to be a great show. I just think the first couple matches were a little bit predictable, but I think the last three that we talked about, the women's title, the unified title, and this cage match are going to be must-see TV.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the main event, I don't know how you like how this one came together, but MJF got so frustrated that Hangman wasn't taking his bait that he took Hangman's bait and put his contract up. So both those contracts from All in Texas, they're gone now.
Yes, they are.
They're cashed in at this
point.
But
I got a little bit of hot take for you, though. I don't think this is going to be the main event.
Really? What do you think is?
I think it's going to be Swerve and Okada.
Why do you think that?
I just think that that's a higher profile match, and I think AEW does know how to make that adjustment depending on crowd reaction. I think this match was put together on the fly. I love the segment, how he manipulated him into putting the title on the line or the contract on the line. But I think at the end of the day, Swerve and Okada are going to close the show.
Right? He said, wait, where is this? He's not out to be a cool heel. Ibushi's going to earn one of those contracts. Absolutely. And Delay Grats, welcome, my brother. He said AEW PPVs are not can't miss.
If you believe that.
BJ yelled. He was like, that song was hot. That song was hot.
It was fire.
It's better than that rap when they come out to now.
Yep. And you know me, I'm all hip hop, but this.
Oh, no. Yes. And excuse me, it is a lights out steel cage match. So maybe that is the main event too. Okay. No. It signifies the show is over.
I understand, Conrad Cushman.
All right, just had to remind you of Bill Watts' rules when it came to it. Just letting you know, cowboy style. But
you can't jump off the top rope. It makes it more interesting, idiot.
Yeah, over the top rope. Ring that bell, ref. Ring that bell. Ding, ding,
we don't put mats on the ground. Those for sissies. Shut up, idiot.
So, bro. What do you think of like the Hurt Syndicate's involvement in this? Could this be a ruse?
No, I think the whole MJF.
You think that's legit, and they moved on from
the whole MJF thing with the Hurt Syndicate was a ride down the road that they had to turn off the off ramp. You know what I'm trying to say? I think the Hurt Syndicate and MJF are done.
McKinney said he feels like maybe counter booking made them have to speed things up too. Like, we can't keep playing these games because now people might want to go to those shows. So now let's get to it. This is what you're getting.
Yeah, I think that's a sound assessment on McKinney's part, and I agree.
So do you think they take the belt off Hangman? It's only been
no. I think it's a successful title defense for Hangman.
Respect. And I'm interested to see where they go afterwards with this. Is MJF done with the Hurt Syndicate? Well, they told him if he becomes champion, be careful because Lashley's going to come for the title.
Right.
So to me, that's got to be a promise that's either kept up on or something's going to happen with that. I don't know. Good questions. Me and Derek will talk more about this on Wednesday. Make sure you join us at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time after Dynamite. And we usually just go live after the show. Sometimes we start a little early if they cut out on time.
The best AEW recap anywhere in the world.
Appreciate that, good sir. I appreciate all the love shown today. Thank you all.
Oh, my. It was heaped on you like 2 scoops of ice cream. Like, my God.
Listen, I'll take it.
Oh, Conrad. Oh, my. We love you so much, Conrad. Oh, my.
Grab that chocolate syrup, baby.
Yeah, clearly.
It.
Oh, Conrad.
Drizzle that chocolate syrup, baby.
Oh, take it easy.
Caramel, baby. Caramel.
Wow, you're doing a lot now. You're doing a whole lot now, Conrad. Now we need to reel it back in. You're doing a whole lot, right? Chat, you better get him. Chat, oh, man, you're doing a whole lot, bro.
Let me see here. Lashley could go after Hangman. They could do that as well. Yeah. They heat glazed on that man.
Fast guy will get it. Was a glaze fest in here. Golly.
Listen, man, let me have my time, man.
You want any donut with that glaze? Jeez.
Never. Got it on deck. We got Shaw breaking the fourth wall today.
Wow, like Lord have mercy.
Sean, let's talk some New Japan real quick here before we get into Raw. We had the G1 Climax Finals. Me and Sean went through last week all of the different ways that you can go through it. And it turned out that it was Evil versus Kinosuke. That's a decision for sure, at least in our eyes over here.
Well, Evil never prevails. We know that.
And he did it that day either.
That's right.
To catch the one. Thank your lucky stars. But
Conrad, we're good at what we do, brother.
We are. I thought it was the right move to have Konosuke Takeshita win this, man.
Facts.
I love it.
Yo, BJ, if Conrad wrestled in WWE, he would be Glacier. That's great.
Hit the music with the Krispy Kreme background. This boy blushing.
We're going off the rails here tonight, man. That excessive glaze had me twisted, bro. Which is so glazy in here, bro.
Let me see here.
We all love Conrad, but my God, like, it's like, oh man.
Let this be a lesson. You can always be a little more love. Always.
There you go. Fair enough. Listen, I'm not saying you don't deserve the love, but there comes a point where it's like, come on now.
Listen, let's talk about this. So when you win the G1, this means that you're getting the main event, Wrestle Kingdom. By the way, New Japan, we gotta talk about a little gimmick infringement here. I see the Thunderbolt for the S. Come on now, y'all know the Clash logo. Hold on, do I need to pull it up? Y'all know the Clash logo. You see it in the corner right above Sean. You come on now, New Japan. I'm watching you.
That's right.
It's all love. But it's gonna be in the Tokyo Dome. It's gonna be 5 stars. They're gonna go out here and do whatever they got to do to put a card together. Konosuke said that he wants to challenge for the title beforehand. Do we see the same thing that we saw last year with Zack Sabre Jr.? He wins it at a show before. He said he wants to go into the Tokyo Dome as the champion. I think he's right.
Okay.
I think he wins it.
I got you.
Because you know the match I think it's going to be?
Talk to me.
I think it's going to be Konosuke Takeshita versus Yota Tsuji. For the world title. Just like that. Shout out to, I forgot who I got this from. His name is up in the upper left-hand corner there. Great X user. Always enjoy his takes usually. But, dude, cannot wait, man. Should be a fantastic show. And this is a great way to establish someone and put someone over. Konosuke Takeshita, I believe he's the second person that's not fully like with New Japan to win this since Kojima. So,
nice.
I'm very interested. And they've got cards coming up. We have Destruction. I saw some people complaining they should really get better people to do these background designs. Brother, Monies is hurting right now.
There you go.
Background design is the last thing I'm worried about.
Talk to him, Conrad. Teach him.
Bring me back to that 1992 WWF square background. One's red, one's blue. We're good. I got it. Just tell me the matches. But this is the card here. Headlined, it looks like, by Shingo versus Gabe Kidd. That should be fun. The Knockout Brothers are going to be in. It looks like they have joined up with David Finlay and the homies. So you got some good matches coming up here. So we'll see when they make that match for Konosuke if they decide to. And we'll get into that as well. Let's go. Chill. What's
I didn't say anything.
I know, but you're laughing. What's going on here?
Sure.
We got Raw tonight, Sean.
Our chat is phenomenal. That's all I can say. Chat, we love y'all, man.
We do. Raw tonight. We have Raw happening. We know Punk.
It's just Raw, Oos.
I don't even know what else is on this card. I'm going to see if I could look it up real quick and find it.
Well, you know, Naomi's going to have her announcement about being pregnant.
Whoa, is it confirmed though?
It's not confirmed. I'm predicting. That's my job.
It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
It's not my job to heap glaze. It's my job to heap predictions.
This guy here.
I'm just saying the glaze was excessive. Chat, yes or no? Was the glaze excessive? That's what we all love Conrad. There's no doubt. There's no secret about. Was the glaze excessive? That's all. Just tell me. Was the glaze excessive?
Let me be great. Jey Uso, Braun Breaker. Does Jey Uso get the job done? I think this is the main event tonight, by the way.
I think it is the main event, and I think Jey wins.
Please don't do a DQ. Like, look at me. I'm saying this.
Gamble, it was outrageous.
Yo, look at me, dude.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, bro.
We cannot have this, bro.
Can I have what? Talk to me.
They've had DQs for like 5 weeks straight.
Oh yeah, we do need a winner. I agree.
They said the Visionary will be on the show tonight as well. I mentioned Punk. There's also going to be Io and what is her name? Gonzalez, Raquel.
By the way, on a side note, a quick prediction about a match that's yet to be announced. It would have to be Stephanie versus Io for the vacant title in Paris, right?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Or Rhea.
Okay.
Because Io technically lost her chance. Penta versus Xavier Woods tonight as well. And we also have a Intercontinental Championship match between Becky Lynch and Natalya. What was her thing? Low key legend. I think they should bring that persona over to here.
I actually like that. It gives her some a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more depth.
Yeah. Adds a little something to her game. I'd like to see it. I think we all think Becky's definitely winning this, though. Right?
BJ, behave yourself, bro. I'm making logic. Come on. My prediction that she's pregnant is very logical.
Yeah.
She's not hurt. I bet 99% she's not hurt. She's pregnant. And if that's the case, God bless. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think she's pregnant.
Yeah. And that's fine. If that's what she wants to do, I'm happy for them.
It's fine. It's freaking fantastic.
Yeah, I'm happy for her and Big Jim.
Yeah.
If that's what they doing. Hey,
God bless. I'd be the happiest guy in the room for those guys. I hope she is pregnant. I mean, it's a shame that her title reign got cut a little short, but for
you know
reason.
what though? That puts her, when she comes back, she's in a high standing. Look at how she's done since she left WWE to where she is. I put this up there for a reason. Just look at the highlights. Look at those accolades. Sean Hubbard says resumes matter, and I wanted to bring it up for this one. Former knockout world champion, and I thought she did a tremendous job in that role. Tag champ, filling in with Jade, great job. Money in the Bank, great job. And I thought she was having a very good world title reign that started off all right, and she was doing great character work with it, and it got cut short.
My only regret, Conrad, because I'm piggybacking off of your, quite frankly, perfect assessment. I wish that she had gotten a chance to get to her first title defense. A second title defense. Or you know what? Let me even be, because I'm kind of going back and forth here. I wish she had gotten through Clash in Paris. That's what I would have wanted. What? Because I'm predicting stuff?
No. He said you better get off DraftKings. Is she or is she not?
She is. Look, 99% Naomi's going to announce her pregnancy.
Yeah.
99%.
I'm listen, as much garbage as I'm giving you right now, I definitely would predict the same.
Yeah.
If someone's asking me what it is. And like I said, I'll be the first one clapping it up for them, happy for them.
Listen, wrestling is one thing. Success in wrestling is another thing. You're having a baby, man. There's nothing more precious in life, man. God bless.
That's right. Be happy. No worries. Don't forget to support the Indies. Rev Pro's got an undisputed British Tag Team Championship match coming up. The Young Guns versus GYV. Young Guns are a team on the up-and-coming rise in the world of professional wrestling, and GYV have been around a long time. Definitely check that out. Look forward to it. We got Clash of Paris. Sean, I haven't told you this, I don't think, yet on the show. If I did, just stop me. I hate these graphics. I really do.
I never said it, but you know what? I agree with you completely.
I think they look stupid. You got John Cena, Logan
Speaking
Paul.
of
That's
stupid.
gonna be happening. That's gonna be happening. Clash of Paris.
I'm just saying, you led me into that one. Speaking of stupid,
that was one of those.
Oh, that was a Jason. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You lobbed it up for the home run. Same thing.
No, you did that. That was you.
Yeah.
You're like, I gotta knock this one out the park. You just set
sir.
it up.
Yes, sir.
And we got this four-way. Sure.
We'll obviously go more in depth in this next week. I'm not thrilled about this card, bro.
Thus far, right? Like, okay.
Well, they're going to add 2 more matches.
Yeah. I heard Mr. Iguana and Vikingo are near Raw tonight.
Oh, how exciting.
Yes. Oh, Miracle, first FCW Women's Champion. Yes, sir.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
Talk, Miracle. That's facts.
Matt, I believe those graphics are AI. They gotta be. Listen, someone's paying for it. That's all I know, and it ain't us.
They didn't pay much.
Sean, my brother, take us out of here, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, Great show as always. Chat, you guys are the ones that carry us. Make sure you check out Conrad and my guy Derek each and every Wednesday night, this coming Wednesday night, and moving forward on the Everything Pro Wrestling channel. This channel right here, as they bring you the very best in AEW Dynamite reviews. Make sure you check out Hubbanomics this coming Thursday evening. We're going to have a very special Hubbanomics. I'm going to give you a little bit of a preview. We're diversifying, Conrad Cushman. We're diversifying. And all I'm going to say is that the NBA season is almost here. So for all my sports fans, I'm diversifying just a smidge. Tune in to Hubbanomics on Thursday. You'll see what I mean. And, of course, each and every Monday night right here on Clash of the Podcast with my good friend, my brother, all jokes aside, my good friend, Conrad Cushman. Appreciate you, bro. So with that being said, man, on behalf of Conrad Cushman, we want to give you nothing but, what's the word I'm looking for, chat? Appreciation for the continued support, man, on this channel, on Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. Clash of the Podcast has been going strong for a long time, and it's because of you guys. So keep the viewership coming. Keep the comments coming. Keep the interaction on social media coming, because we truly appreciate it and are thankful for it and do not take it for granted. So again, on behalf of my good friend Conrad Cushman, my name is Sean Hubbard. He is Everything Pro Wrestling. I am Hubbard Wrestling Weekly, and collectively we are Clash of the Podcast. A lot of jokes, Deborah, Glaze, all these crazy things we've been talking about today. But there's always going to be a situation and a outro that we're always going to do, and that's going to be to encourage. So that being said, God bless, be encouraged, and know that evil never prevails. Until next time, you know what it is, man.